But with this coming back, I also want to talk about another series coming back, and that is Dexter, everybody. So Dexter's coming back, and this is something I'm kind of about. Okay, so we did Dexter New Blood, where we went after season 8, and we showed Dexter actually being a lumberjack and what happened to him, and he finds his kid Harrison, and that happened. Well, now they're saying Showtime's going to make a prequel series now to Dexter. So we're not going to continue Harrison, which I think we should do. If you see behind me, the Harrison poster is there. And I'll get into that in a second. But they're going to do Dexter Origins. And this series will dramatize young Dexter Morgan at the outset of his transition into the avenging serial killer he would become. It's set in Miami and the hotbed of real serial killers at the time, they say. And the show will begin as Dexter graduates college and joins the Miami Metro. So they're going to have younger versions of Dexter, kind of figuring it out and building up to where the show was. Okay. Now, to me, do we need to go here? We already saw in the show him like becoming Dexter, like all the flashbacks with Harry. We saw like what he was dealing with. I think to me, the real story was when he's actually a serial killer and working for the Miami Metro. That was the story. I think the Dexter story is done for his young ages. I think that there's a story here with Harrison, and I've thought this for a long time. Hence, if I show you, if I go to this full screen version.
Oh no!
What is going on? Literally,
are you kidding me? I think we're haunted tonight. I think we are haunted tonight.
Yeah,
and I can't show it, but behind me is this Harrison thing. We made a Harrison show a long time ago, and I think the story is there. You tell the story of the broken family after Dexter. You don't dive into Dexter anymore. Let him be. We want Harrison more than anything. So I saw this and I'm like, come on, Showtime, leave Dexter alone there. You can bring Michael C. Hall back in a much more interesting way, where he's a ghost, maybe he's a voice in Harrison's head. There's a lot you can do with this, and isn't going into Dexter's past. But we're gonna see what they do. Mike, you hear about this? What do you think? Do you think this is a good idea to show Dexter's past, or do you think we should leave Dexter alone?
You brought it up first thing, man. It's interesting that they're going with Dexter Origins, given the fact that the original show was 60% flashbacks about him and his father. Okay, well, I guess we can retread it again. Like, all right. My wife has been watching You lately, the show You, which I guess is on Netflix. But anyway, that's more murder, more narration. So maybe they think that that the TV going public is prepped for that again. But Brian, you got the Harrison poster right behind you. That was my first thought, dude. Even freaking Clyde Phillips, the showrunner, is like, we need to do a Harrison thing. Are you? You're the new showrunner, right? You've talked to him about this, surely.
Yeah.
Well, dude, on your show, man, play your shit. Like get people to start tweeting at him for sure.
I'll put a trailer in here afterwards about it. And the thing is, though, for me, I'm like, there is so much you can do with Harrison, guys. Mm-hmm. There's so much. He's the serial killer we're looking for. You change it a little bit. You actually go into the future. You show what his life's like. I mean, the way they ended New Blood, it was bullshit, if you ask me. I get it. It could have been a better ending. It could always be a better ending.
You have your choice of serial killers. Harrison is the serial killer we're looking for.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, oh God, it just drives me nuts, Mike. Like, I just see the opportunity and the potential here, and we shot something before, and then they just were like, well, whatever, we're not going to do something like that. And it's hard to pitch this stuff to people, but to me, I think this is the story that we should be doing as Harrison. I don't think we should use that kid again. They should jump and make Harrison older. That's what I initially pictured it. You make Harrison an older man, not older, but he's in his 30s, 40s. And then you see the ramifications of what his family has done to him and where he's at, and how he's broken his family's. It's the broken pieces of the Dexter Morgan family based off of like what he's done to fuck up his family. But you know what? We're gonna do an origin story because everybody loves fucking origin stories. I don't know. To me, it's the wrong path. It's the super wrong path, and I just don't think it's right they're doing this. But what do you do?
Well, Brian, you're for the time being, you are the only person that has a clip of the trailer for Harrison, man. Like, I think that might be a trending topic if you can get on top of it. Like, I don't know if just the fact that you have something on screen and a well-produced, beautiful example of cinematography, and you took care in the fact that you were trying to develop a story with it. So I do think you were way ahead of the curve, like because the showrunner now he's saying exactly what you're saying there. Like Harrison is where the continuity of that story is interesting, right? Like,
yeah, 100%.
So yeah, so we'll see. Put it out there. Put it up on your channel, man.
I'll leave a trailer for this. Brendan, what do you think? Are you excited to see Dexter Origins? Or are you like, what are you doing, guys?
I was excited to see New Blood, and then it sucked a fucking pile of donkey dicks. So I'm not super thrilled about anything that these people are going to do right now, unfortunately. Dexter's one of my favorite shows. It ended awful. Like, I literally was like, are you fucking kidding? This is what you're doing? This is how you're going to end this epic show. Like, it was an epic show. Like, I could not wait every week to see it. And like the fact that he threw his sister in the bay with all of the people that he murdered, like that. I mean, I use murder, justice, whatever you want to call it.
That's rough.
But like you put your sister who you love more than anything, like in the same place where you put all of these like rotting souls. And I did see some like weird parallel symbolism things that maybe were like in my brain because I wanted it to be that in New Blood, but New Blood overall sucked. Deb was a shitty Harry. That kid was a shitty Harrison. And Dexter was Dexter. I mean, I'm not going to hate on him, but the writing was not fabulous. It just wasn't fabulous. The ending sucked. It could have been so much better. It was like they wasted 6 episodes of nonsense and bullshit and then tried to cram everything into 2 episodes.
Finale.
And yeah, it was so anticlimactic and there was so much wasted time. And it really had the potential to be great, but it fucking sucked. So I'm not thrilled. It
just felt so rushed.
Yeah, it really was. But the first like 4, 5, 6 episodes were like, oh my God, I was like pulling teeth. I'm like, I don't even care. Like, I literally don't even care. And then it like finally it was like something remotely exciting happened. And then they like, just push it to the side and have more weird, uncomfortable Dexter and Son stuff. It's like, Jesus, we get it. You guys don't love each other. Like, let's figure it. Like, it was so like down your throat and stupid and like like they had so many places they could have gone. And I'm really shocked that they didn't. It was really disappointing to me. So I'm not. And the fact that they're going to be casting like a young Deb, a young Harrison, a young Batista, a young LaGuerta, like I feel like that's a lot of room for people to fuck up because you need all of those actors to play a young version of very fleshed out, very amazing characters that were acted so beautifully in the original series. So I feel like there's a lot of things that could go wrong, honestly. If it's successful, I mean, great. I just think it's going to be really fucking hard.
Like, what's the point? Honestly, guys, what are you doing? Somebody call me. Somebody call me, please. I don't even get it. Like, we have the pilot written, everybody. We're ready to do Harrison. So
Harrison, right there. I'm pointing at him right now. That's Harrison, brother.
He's right behind me. I'm just saying. I vote
for that too. Obviously, I'm in it, so I go Harrison.
But this is moving forward. It's not going to stop this train. We'll see what happens.
Yeah,
we'll see if it's good. I still think we do Harrison. Maybe they do one season of this and they're like, oh shit, and then Harrison comes out and we kick people's ass with some crazy entertainment.
Sabrina is correct that it's going to need to be like a complete refresh and blow everybody out of the water. Yeah. Like if it wants to have any cultural clutch at all. Otherwise, it's just going to be a cement boat, like problematic.
And like I said, that's the thing with Harrison. It could be like, the broken pieces of his family still. Everything that Dexter did. Everything he did. What happened? How did his fucked up life fuck up his family? That's all I'm saying. And that's what I thought the best premise would be. It's all about family and how broken down they are because of him leaving. Because he thought it was a good idea to leave everybody. Without him, their lives would be better. Well, maybe it wasn't. Maybe you fucked up, Dexter. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.